All right, so that was Richie Stevens with the cover of the hit song "Statue of a Fool," produced by this gentleman who is sitting immediately to my left, an icon in the industry, a man who has given so much of his life to this music. Clive Hunt is here with Richie, and we want to hear how this collab came about. Richie, we love that tune day.
Morning,
Love
Chibo.
your delivery of it. Good
Morning,
to see
Sir
you.
Clive.
Morning. Give thanks. But praises to this man.
Yes.
Clive Hunt, yes.
How did it happen, Sir Clive?
Actually, as an older producer, you don't get called too often, you know. So, but I keep myself very occupied. I always come up with ideas and send it all over the world to music people, industry people, and artists. So I done an album which is doing very well called Rubber Dub Soul with the Beatles and for VP Records, and it was well received. So I just decided.
That's a reggae cover of Beatles songs.
Yes,
okay.
It was doing very well. It still is. Anyway, I wanted to do one called From Motown to Kingston. So I decided to do all Motown songs, and I wanted the best voices I could find. When I thought of the project, I thought of Richie first to approach him, you know, because I always love Richie's voice. And I think he's one of our better voices. And really, the young people, they write songs and they do stuff, you know, but I don't think they're listening to vocal performances. You know what I mean? So I thought this, I always try to inspire the younger people, because I work with them daily also.
Yes.
So I asked Richie, and Richie said, yes, Clive, before I finish saying what I was saying. He said, yes, Clive, I want to do Statue of a Fool. And I'm like, what is that? And he said, you don't know Statue of a Fool? I said, what is that, Richie? And he said, it's a song by the Temptations, David Ruffin, so on, so on, so on. So I said, okay, write it down. And next day I went into the studio, laid the track, sent it to him. He loved it. He started to work on it. But I noticed I told Richie recently that every artist I approach to perform on the project, the first thing they say is Statue of a Fool. And,
really?
I was, yes, everyone. Even, I have recorded maybe 6 or 7 songs so far. But I've asked maybe another 3 or 4. And everyone I approach, that's the song they say, no. And I wonder why. Apparently, the vocal performance that David Ruffin did inspired so many
And
singers.
that was without knowing that Richie had chosen that one? When you asked
They didn't know, no.
That's
No,
incredible.
none of them.
Richie, why? Why is that?
I can tell you why.
Maybe Richie could tell you.
All right, so David Ruffin is a singer. We all love David Ruffin because David Ruffin is, without a doubt, one of the best R&B vocalists in the business for years and years and years. So he's my all-time favorite vocalist, and Statue of a Fool is one of my all-time favorite songs.
Yeah, man, big song.
So when Clive mentioned Motown, as him just explained, I just said Statue of a Fool.
Immediately.
Clive never know the song at all. Send him the link, him still say, Richie, I never hear the song yet. I say it though.
But Motown have Smokey Robinson and Stevie Wonder, and
Yes.
I never go there.
Well, to be honest with you, I love and rate all of them names that you just called, but it's a Statue of a Fool.
Big song.
It is a song lyrically, melodically, and all of them things.
All the alleys.
Yes. It's like, it's just a song that I always loved, but never tried to do it by myself, for whatever reason.
So
and
tell
then,
me, so what was it like? Because is there, I don't know if there's pressure on you guys, because obviously you're interpreting it as you sing it, right? But you want to pay tribute and homage to the original product.
Yes.
So that it sounds good, it sounds cohesive, nobody for one, right? So was there pressure on you, or you felt like you had enough license?
there wasn't pressure on me. I wouldn't say pressure. I would say it was a challenge, though.
Really?
But having Clive as the producer, because I just explained I didn't want to take the song on by myself. That is why I haven't done it in earlier years. As someone who is a peer of ears like Clive, to hear the music a certain way, when he created the rhythm, I just put everything that I was doing on pause to go and deal with this, because the rhythm was already set for it to be a hit song. So all I needed to do now was to spend the time to put down the vocal as solid as the rhythm.
Sir Clive, in this case, and you're producing, so tell me how it works. So say you use Never Better, you bring me in and the Statue of a Fool, and I start singing. Where do you stop me? I say, no, man, I don't like all that. How does it work from a producer standpoint?
Well, first of all, if I agree to work on a song with you, I would have to hear the song, hear you perform the song, even a certain part. Could be at 2 seconds or a whole minute before. So, no. So I know you have it in you, the ability to do it.
Right.
Now, There are times I produce some artists and I don't voice them. No, I can't bother with that. So I a vocalist or a vocal trainer or somebody. I used to do it a lot with Wayne Harman. Some big songs, you know, I just say, Wayne, voice him for me. And I produce Wayne, and let Wayne produce the vocals. Okay. But I must tell you, in this case, actually, Richie is giving me a whole lot of credit, which I'm not really. It's not all of it is me. I am a reggae man. I'm a musician. I'm a complete musician. I was a classical musician for 7
London
years.
trains.
I never played one reggae song until the first day I went in the studio, and then everybody said, "Who you, man?" And they asked me to come back tomorrow, and it's here until now. Yeah. So anyway, I'll take up any musical challenge. But reggae, I feel reggae needs to be highlighted in various forms all the time.
But did you have to say to Richie, no?
No, that's what I'm going to tell you. Richie actually produced himself, the vocals. He voiced it at his studio. What he did, when he voiced it, he sent it to me. And then what I did is I had a few comments, but I said, Richie, tell you what, could I book your studio to do something else on that same song? And he said, yes. So when I went there now and then played the song for me, we discussed it, and I told him in a little thing I thought, and he did it on his own. He did it all on his own, the vocals. All I did was everything.
Well, a lot of credit to Marvin Jackson as well, who was my engineer, because we really worked good together. Yeah,
well, Marvin Jackson is your engineer. I had to ask Sir Clive, while you were singing over there, like, who did the track? Because the music is solid, and you named, we often don't talk about the folks who are behind the scenes. So you had Monty on Gits.
Yeah.
Who else?
Monty Lamont, Kirk Bennett, drums, Jason Welch on bass, Congo Jr. on percussion, and Robbie Lindu, all of those keyboard works.
And Shane Brown mixed it down.
Shane Brown mixed it, and it was recorded at Tough Gang by Roland McDermott.
That's a dream team themselves.
Yeah.
They do anything
By the way, just before we go, I want to read something because we had an earlier interview, and this is according to Sir Clive. A music producer doesn't benefit from the intellectual property when a cover is made of a song. That money goes to the original writer and publisher of the song. The original writer has rights up to 75 years after his death. And after 75 years, if a member of the family does not re-register the song, then it becomes public domain and anyone can claim it.
Which is right.
So how you make money off of it?
Me, I was talking to Richie outside. As a cover, the producer, only the physical sales. You know, unlike downloads nowadays, the one-time records or CD, there's a mechanical fee. So I get a share of that because I produce. It's split between me and a few people. Parts of a penny, you know. So and nowadays it's even less.
Parts of a penny.
Yes. So downloads is pennies, our pennies. That's why you have billion views, billion sales, and download.
Correct.
So the only way, and then it's my label. So I'm the executive producer. I pay for the whole production. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't make, I'm basically just to keep my name. To keep my name, my people know I'm still alive and well and doing the thing active every day. Because I'm breaking a few barriers. For me personally, next month I'll be 72, you know.
No.
And there's nobody in reggae music, no producer, nowhere, which is producing. Even say 60, not sure if you go to 60. So, and I'm still producing. I'm in the middle of a production. Well, 2 days ago, Richie Stevens, a new song, which is wicked. And Chris Martin a couple of days ago, too.
We have to go.
So,
Amazing to see you, boss.
We need to catch up with Clive for another interview. So we can't, not you, Clive, behind the camera. You can't sing.
We're going to ask
Richie
to stay with us for a roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Yes.
I know the song will do well, so thanks for
Glad you love the song.
Excellent.
Producer, composer, instrumentalist, arranger, Mr. Clive Hunt, and recording artist, Mr. Richie Stevens.
Up next.